Shaun here. So I wanted to make this video about depression because I feel it's a horrible thing that continues to elude all of us. One thing I have to say is that my mother was a psychologist, and whenever you know, 18 years old, 18, 19, and I would be depressed or whatever, and she would say to me, well, what is it that you're doing that you don't want to do? Or the vice versa, what is it you're not doing that you want to do? And I would sit down and think about it, and music was something that I wanted to do, so I enrolled in Juilliard and things like that. And there were things that I was doing that I really didn't want to do, and I had to cut those things out also. But what I'm finding right now, this moment in history, is that I'm falling into depression. It's about 3 days before Thanksgiving, and since my mother passed away back in 2012, I have a virulent source of depression. It comes, it's quite insidious. I never know when it's coming, but I'm making this video because I see that it's beginning to come. I cry at the most ridiculous things, like if I'm watching cat videos on YouTube, I start to cry for some bizarre reason. If I hear a commercial with melancholy music, I start to cry for no reason. And I'm noticing that I'm falling into that type of emotion, and it'll last really at a difficult state throughout New Year's. New Year's will be the worst for me because of the change of year, and you know, you never know what's going to happen in the new year and all of that speculation. So what can I possibly say to boost my own emotions, to make myself happy? I'm drinking a lot of coffee, not because of the depression, just because I like coffee. I like the different flavors that you can put into it. French vanilla, pumpkin spice is one of my favorites also, hazelnut. So I'm having some fun, almond. I'm having some fun with coffee, and it's keeping me a little bit elated, but I also noticed that during this time of season, it's November, it gets darker. It's like dark now at 5 o'clock, at 3 o'clock. And so I am falling into that. A couple of days ago, I stayed in bed all day long. And I noticed that's part of the depression, because depression has really followed me a great percentage of my life, probably since I was started about 18, maybe a little bit younger, 16 perhaps, in high school. I noticed that I've been medicated for, it's been diagnosed by psychologists, psychiatrists, and so, you know, it's quite virulent. But I wanted to make this video for people, and also I have to speak honestly. There was a attempt for suicide back in 2016, and I was put into a psych ward. I put myself into a psych ward because, you know, it was really, really bad at that point, and I recognized it. And but it's gotten a lot worse since 2012, since my mother passed. And you know, the holidays are the worst time, I think, for myself. What else can I possibly say? If you have family members, get out, talk to them, try to do some fun things, go out in the snow. For me, I don't like the wintertime at all. I never have. So for me to go out and play in the snow, it's quite irrelevant. But, you know, try to puff yourself up. Try to make yourself feel good. Watch cartoons. You're never too old to watch cartoons. My favorite cartoon is He-Man, you know. But I just wanted to say that to you. If you want to leave some messages from me, or you want to talk about it, do that down in the description. Sorry for stuttering. And we'll talk about it. And I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you again real soon.